Hello everyone, welcome back to Fallen Sandwich Gaming with the continuation of our Let's Play of MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries. So last episode the assault mechs finally walked, and as you can tell, the awesome, missing an arm, the Highlander, missing an arm. Man, standing underneath these things is so crazy. Just actual beasts. Our brand new Black Knight, which I'm not sure how to outfit really. It might be one of those things we play around with, but this thing's got all the lasers you could ever want. And then our very much worse for wear Jaeger mech, who ended up going down in the last episode. So, sorry about that. Let's just take a quick look at the pilot pool. There's a 40 here. Really bad laser skills, but really bad heat dissipation. Well, not really bad. Kind of average heat dissipation. To be honest with you, like, we could get rid of Hathaway, but it's totally fine. So, just go back to home. There is a quick draw 5A here. Yeah, not really in the market for that. The Warhammer is interesting. I don't think I'm going to pick it up, however. You know, the 6L, double PPC, lots of lasers. I'm just not sure. I don't really think, I don't really think it's what I'm interested in. So let's go back to the home page here. So let's see. Where, oh where? So we're currently in 3022. So we just got to keep an eye on that star date a little bit. So you'll have to forgive me just while I try to get my bearings a little bit. So this is reputation 15, 12 to 13, 13 to 14. And then of course we've got 11 to 12 down here. I do think what I would like to do is start making my way up into this, into Karita space. So let's jump up to Halstead Station since we've got a little bit of money to do so. I do want to start doing some work for House Karita and building relations with another one of the noble houses while we've got a little bit of time. So, let's take a look. We're here in Halstead Station. This is just a random star we jumped to, so not much to be seen here. These are 13 to 14. These are 12 to 13. So let's jump over to Fukuroy. Fukuroy. Okay. So there's catapults. There's lots of catapults. C1B. That's an interesting model. It's not a model I'm familiar with. Haas Corporation wanted to test the waters of the battle mech industry. They did so with a completely new design and state-of-the-art factory. Shipped out record numbers of catapults for the 3-year contract they have with the Terran hegemony. It ceased production in 2563 when the contract was not renewed. Okay, it's an interesting loadout there. This is the same information. This is a really weird-looking catapult. It's like a combat catapult. That's so different. Yeah, that's what you're used to seeing. Wow, a double PPC catapult. That's actually pretty interesting. Again, not really what we're in the market for, but that's really, really interesting to see. This guy's a 46. Really good laser skills. Alright. That guy's hired, and let's see. I think we can probably let go of Hathaway. Bye-bye. Alright. Let's go back out to the star map. There's a hero mech here. Let's just take a look real quick. Sorry about all the jumping around, but it is helping me kind of map out Kurita's space a little bit. And we'll be able to get a look at what missions we kind of want to take on in the area. Hero Firestarter. For 4 million, like, I'm almost tempted to buy it just to get it out of the buy pool. Also a Wolverine here, which is interesting. And then some more pilots here. Nope. And they do have some rare equipment. Let's take a look. A rare large laser. It's a 3-tier. LRM-10s with Artemis 4. Just a single one. And an SRM-4 with Artemis 4. Just a single one again. So we're out on those. And I'm not going to buy the Firestarter, even though we kind of do have the disposable income. So let's jump up to... I mean, that might be like a little bit of a low difficulty mission down there. There's also... These are a little bit tougher. Interesting. Let's go take a look at Silkborg, Valmiria. Let's go take a look down here. And we're kind of just hemorrhaging money because we're just doing a bunch of jumping around, but you know, you got to get the lay of the land a little bit. So there's a cantina here. Kill 8 cicadas. I don't think that's going to happen quickly. Kill 3 vindicators. Go to production worlds and collect 1 safe encrypted transmission. That'll level us up again in Treasure Hunter. I think we'll take that. We'll take these, but unless we make progress on them quickly, we're probably not going to hold on to them. So these are actually pretty good. We don't want to be doing work for Davion. Beachhead, and what is this? Pick a fight. So, oh, Beachhead and Battlefield. Okay, so these are both pretty good missions. I think we take on the Beachhead. It's a good payout. We even get hazard pay. So, obviously we're not going to go salvage shares here. We're just going to go for the money. You know what's a little concerning with this one is we have pretty slow mechs, and there's almost definitely going to be artillery support. The tonnage limit on this is 315, which I think we would really struggle to hit. Maybe not. We've got 2 90s, 3 90s. Let's take a look real quick. So a 90, an 80, and a 75. So quick math, that's 170. 245 plus 6, that's 305, so it'd be 10 under with our current top 4. Isn't too bad, but like there's still some things that like need to kind of be changed. Like for one LRM 20, I think we can actually drop that and add another stack of AC 20 because we did run out of AC 20 there. So let's go ahead and do that. It costs us nothing but time. The Jaeger is getting legged like crazy, which with the way things are kind of set up here, that's not all that surprising. Again, like this is effectively an LRM, you know, this is effectively an LRM 20, so if I were to drop a half stack and go more into the legs, go more like 40 on the legs. Can't quite go to 40. Go to 38. That's, again, well, pretty cheap and pretty easy to fix, and that'll stop the Jaeger from getting legged, hopefully. let's take a look here. I mean, the awesome is fine. So yeah, so this being like more of an LRM 30, I think the 2 stacks of LRM ammo are good. Large lasers, ton of heat sinks. In fact, if I can drop a heat sink and just add a touch more armor, or even go 1 there. Max the legs. And I guess max the head. Unless, so if I go to 79.5 and add what? A half stack of ammo instead of another heatsink? Or do I don't have any punchers. That's 2 tons. So I don't think we'd really want to do that unless we took a half. No, this is not the mech you're gonna punch things in. No. I think we could make this a medium laser. That is an option. Right? Because medium lasers are a single ton. Let's just do that. Oh, is this not going to fit? I don't know what... Oh, they do need a medium slot. Okay, so it does kind of have to be a small laser. Alright, well, that's fine then. Yeah, one of those. We don't expect that to do a lot of damage. I guess we just lose a half ton on it. Unless, we do have an LRM half, so let's just do that. That's fine. And the Black Knight we're gonna leave stock. So let's give it a shot. Let's take on let's take on the battlefield. Let's see what happens. It is a 25% increase. We're not gonna take any salvage. We're just gonna take the money.
The mission area is
okay.
Heavy weather warning. It's going
the Black Knight. So instead of Montalvo, we do have our new Caruso. Just gonna take the Black Knight. Yeah, I still want to test the Highlander myself. Yeah, he's the best option for the awesome. Though, I mean, is he? Well, yeah, he probably is with the lasers. Yeah, he's the best option for the awesome, and then Butcher in the Jaeger. Alright. So, this is going to be a tough one, I imagine. You can expect to run into some other assault mechs. And hopefully it just all goes well.
We have the opportunity to pull off a big payday.
Okay. Just take a quick look at my weapon groups. So, medium lasers on 1. AC-20 on 2, SRM-6 on 3, and LRM-20 on 4. Okay.
Position beyond what our contract stipulates, Commander. That said,
so
never shut up about it. If your mechs return to the hangar looking like Swiss cheese, good luck.
All right. So yeah, this is kind of what I was talking about, like moving 48 kilometers. If we're going to do a beachhead, we absolutely know that we're running into artillery and stuff in a beachhead. Whereas in a battlefield, you don't necessarily have that problem. So like if we were to run a beachhead, I'd be very, very concerned about how slow we are. So that's, you know, something you just have to keep in mind about what the capability of your lance is. This lance is slow. So when you have a slow lance, you just have to keep in mind that you are going to have limitations. You know, none more so than mobility. Let's see. Got some vehicles out this way. It's a Scorpion.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay. An SRM-20 carrier. Oh. Okay. partisan.
Hostiles are escalating their assault on
All
your
right.
position, Commander. Be careful.
So let's see. We have 21 enemies to destroy. So, and there comes a mech carrier, of course. Oh. What's that? Okay, a Warhammer. Among other things, a Warhammer, a Jaeger, and... Okay, a Warhammer and 2 Jaegers. So I think we know what the threat is there. It'd be good if I did not miss those shots. Oh, big PPC hit. Okay. The Warhammer went critical too. Alright. I don't want to just stand here and take shots to the face. Ammo low. Okay, so that's our missiles almost done. Honestly, I'm almost willing to drop the SRM if that's going to be the case. Ammo depleted. All right, so we are out of LRM ammo. It's not ideal. Definitely not ideal. Okay, Dervish, Enforcer, and Wolverine. All right, I think it's about time we join our buddies up on the hill because we don't want to go 3-on-1 down here. In fact, it looks like we might even be able to catch one of them out. Except the Jaeger's still alive. Okay, it is the Dervish, which we missed. Okay, he's down. Alright, I don't have to let that Wolverine get free shots. Let's kind of mess up his fire angle. Yeah, that Jaeger is definitely struggling to hold on to its parts. Geez, the way that AC-20 is offset. We just miss shots. Alright, that's another one down. So, we still... excuse me. We still have 10 enemies to get through. And our Jaeger mech is missing one of its LRMs, which is not good. It seems like a bad space for them to drop an enemy lance. Really? Right through the legs?
Component destroyed.
So who's that? Is that the Black Knight?
Enemy mech
Okay,
destroyed.
that's one down. Okay, Kintaro. So you gotta be careful. That not hit? You're in the way. Okay, that hit. Okay. Is it just me, or have we crit every mech we've killed so far? I gotta say, I really do like,
Target destroyed.
I really do like the way the Warhammer, the Highlander is doing in this mission.
Enemies inbound.
So that arm is a little beat up again.
Watch out.
I'm not sure exactly what weapons are on the right arm. Okay, so there's still 5 enemies out here somewhere. And we've got a damaged Black Knight. Of course he lost his PPC, which is the worst piece of equipment to lose. A Battle Master, okay. Oh, that's the wrong button to be pressing when firing at helicopters. Alright, I gotta try to close the distance. Alright. So far, we are winning. We just lost our AC-20, which is not good. Let's see. Alright, he's got an ammo explosion. That's good news for us. Come on. Bring him down. Alright, he's down. And it's just a Griffin left, I think. Yep. Alright, so... You know, we did take a little bit of damage, but... These things are gonna happen.
We've reached our quarter, Commander.
Woo!
From here on out,
All right.
we're up bonus pay. Stick around
So
if you like. We're on
we're not gonna stick around for the bonus pay because obviously this is gonna be an expensive bill. Especially since we don't get any discount from Kurita. It's not like we're great friends. I think everybody has some component damage. So, just have to keep that in mind while we head on out of here.
rolling in. Be sure to take it apart.
Alright, but all in all, a high difficulty mission that did go our way. I mean, we lost some parts, but, you know, hopefully nobody's injured, and
Prepare for mech extraction.
everything should be fine from here. Black Knight and a Hunchback. Yeah. You know, we're just... Without the AC-20, we definitely shouldn't stick around. Though we do have to kind of go back in and evaluate how much LRM ammo we have, because the LRM ran dry real early in that one. So, very minimal salvage. probably will just take the LRM here, which is fine. So yeah, it's a pretty hefty repair bill. So we're gonna have to jump out and deal with that. Let's go to Sarema. And then maybe we'll jump back in and try out that beachhead. I'm not sure. I don't think we're really outfitted for a beachhead mission. So it's a hunchback. It's the laser hunchback also, which is my least favorite. It's a Jenner, Trebuchet, Griffin, and Centurion. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a look at the damage. So we lost our AC-20, which, not gonna lie, that hurts. Now we have kind of a weird in-between issue, where we ended up with plenty of AC-20 ammo, but not enough LRM ammo. So it kind of puts you in a position where you might have to make a decision on whether or not the SRM-6 is worth it. You know, I think we're just going to have to be really careful with the LRM ammo. There's not really anywhere else that's good to put ammo. So we're just going to have to be really careful with where we actually lob LRM shots. Take a look at the Jaeger. So the Jaeger did lose an LRM-10 and an AC-2 burst, which, again, not great, but it is, it's okay, because somehow it is still the cheapest repair bill. Actually, that's not too bad. So let's see. And then the Black Knight, of course, had to lose its PPC and its medium laser short burst. So yes, this just extends sensor range. Yeah, I mean, this is fine. This is fine. So, right, like, we like the armor distribution. Yeah, it's okay. So let's go ahead and do that, and we can jump right back in, I believe. So let's see, did we make any progress? So obviously no cicadas and no vindicators. So that's something we do have to keep in mind a little bit. Now, again, I don't think I want to do... Did these contracts change? Or is this the wrong star system? No, we were here, right? Apriki? No, we weren't. We were down here. There is a high reward quest. No, this isn't where we were either. Where were we? We down here? Yeah, I think we were down there. Which actually reminds me, what's this for? Production worlds. Oh. So, where are the production worlds? This is the rogue cluster. These are the production worlds over here. Alright, let's jump over here real quick and just see if we can find something maybe a little lighter. Just to mix it up a bit and get out another Cantina mission out of the way. We kind of work our way back down into the tougher areas. So, let's take a look. So, all of these places work. So, this is a battlefield for Kurita against Independence. This is a demolition for Kurita. Try to find an interesting one. So that's Scorched Earth for Davion. This is a raid from Kurita. Ugh. Nothing like a misclick, right? Said Agematsu. So these are multi-missions and a raid. So let's head over to Agamatsu. Oh, the old starship. Alright, let's take a look. So, this 43 difficulty, search, seek, and destroy, 230 tonnage limit. So a little bit more of what we're used to, you know. And then we also have the multi-mission operations, which maybe we'll look into doing. So for this, yeah, we'll probably just go ahead and take the money, even though we're kind of doing fine on money. So the Highlander is the first one out, and the Awesome is the next heaviest. So maybe I take the Black Knight just to give it a shot. And then we have, what is that, 90 tons? So we can go a 50. I don't have a 50-40. So yeah, maybe we just go 50-45. And then the Jaeger is 65. So instead of the Jaeger, we take this quick draw. Let's take the quick draw. Alright, let's do that. Yeah. Well, actually, for this mission type, the Trebuchet is probably not what we'd want to bring. It is our only 50, though. We could throw somebody in the Shadowhawk. And then, I guess instead of bringing the quick draw, we bring the other Shadowhawk. And that's kind of how we get around the tonnage thing. Yeah, let's do that. Let's take the Black Knight out for a spin. So this will be my first time in the pilot seat of the Black Knight. Let's just go over the weapon groups real quick. On 3, that's on 2, those are both on 1, and that's on 4. I'd rather those be on 4 and this be on 5, or yeah, let's just put it on 5. Okay. So, first time in the Black Knight. This cockpit's really cool. You know, it's just funky. We also do have that Beagle probe, so we gotta remember that. And this is also okay. So there's the part we're looking for. All right. So even the Black Knight at 64 is not all that fast, you know. Like, it's obviously better than the Highlander and the Awesome, which are just notoriously slow mechs. But you know, 64 is okay. So like in our heavy lance, like the Black Knight and the Jaeger mech are actually our fast mechs. Let's see. This will also be good to gauge how easily this Black Knight overheats. Because that is a definite concern with the Black Knight. Okay, Irbies. Yeah, so pretty easily. Pretty easily is the answer. Okay. So, that is a crippled Irby.
Tango down.
Yeah. Alpha striking in this thing is dangerous. Okay. So that's down.
Target destroyed.
Okay. So we're learning. We're learning that a little bit of a design flaw in the Black Knight is that it's just going to overheat fast. You really got to be careful with what weapons you use and when. I mean, luckily it looks like it kind of ditches heat fast too, but
It must be nearby.
you definitely want to be careful if you choose to alpha strike. You're going to get bit a little bit.
Targeted asset. Move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
I'm actually very surprised that in that initial engagement I didn't overheat, and that's against 2 urban mechs. You know, these are not the kind of mechs you need to like hammer to bring down. At least like in a mech of this quality, you shouldn't have to throw everything at them in that manner.
There, it's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Enemy destroyed.
Honestly, for more or less a stock loadout, I do kind of like the Black Knight's weapon systems. You know?
Target this down.
I'm pretty happy with them, to be honest with you. Okay. I also probably like easily could change, could do some like chain fire stuff, and maybe help mitigate heat a little bit that way as well, by just being a little more careful when doing like weapon chains. So I could see this being pretty fun to drive. It's pretty fun to drive already. You know, I know there are people out there who are like love the Black Knight. So I figured it was a must-have when I spotted it.
Recovery now.
Right? That is the one thing though, like short burst large lasers don't really feel good. Okay. I want that Centurion to peek around the corner again. I want to try to take that arm off him. Oh. Let's turn away from that. Oh. And that's what I was worried about. Yeah, so there's the overheat that I was concerned about. Where did that come from? Okay, he ejected. So this is actually a pretty tough engagement here. Ooh. We do not want to be taking that kind of fire. Man. Like, no thank you. Alright. That's the main gun down. We are taking damage. That's another one down.
Scrap that one.
Alright. We need to clear this area. We gotta get out of here. I am getting chewed up. In fact, I lost my PPC. So... this goes to show you, I guess, from a resilience standpoint,
Scratch that target.
we're not really there. Which actually, without the PPC, the PPC might be holding us back a bit.
Eliminated.
Oy. Okay, a Phoenix Hawk. It's almost like the Black Knight's little brother. You know? Okay. So that's interesting. Like, yeah, without the PPC going off every once in a while, we actually do have pretty decent heat management. Okay, that's an eject. So we got to get rid of that last satellite uplink. Okay.
Target neutralized. Commander,
All right.
enemy dropship coming in right on top of you.
So that's not good. I mean, luckily the Lance is doing okay, but that's definitely not what we want to see right now when I'm red armor all over and it's a catapult. So that's bad news. That's really bad news. And a Jaeger mech. Okay.
Target acquired.
Let's try to hammer him down real quick. Okay, that was pretty good. Ow. Okay. And luckily you know exactly where to shoot a catapult, right? Okay. He only has the LRM-15s, actually, so the Vindicator's got the right idea. I gotta get nice and close. I gotta say, I'm actually really surprised by the difficulty of this one. Alright, you should eject now, okay? So that's him done. Alright, a little drop like that luckily won't do any damage to us, but you do have to be careful of fall damage. Alright, hopefully this last spot is lightly defended. That might be wishful thinking. We gotta try to get it down and get out of here. Okay, I don't see anything on the sensors. Oh, it's literally a shack. Okay, let's get out of here.
All target buildings have been destroyed, Commander. Good job.
So,
Back now.
let's just take a look at the map real quick. Can I go down this way? Well, that was quite the boom. Can I walk down this hill? Okay, looks like I can. Alright. So, we did unfortunately lose the PPC again. But I'm of the mind that that PPC might not be worth it. We'll have to see.
Mission complete,
If
Commander.
I drop the PPC, obviously I can do a lot more. I could probably max armor for first of all, and then adjust some of our heat capabilities, perhaps. We gotta take a look. The Black Knight's definitely intriguing. Definitely an enjoyable drive. Is what I'm trying to say. Interesting. I guess we'll take the AC2. And, yeah, I mean, a small laser. Okay, honestly, not too bad. I think that a lot of that value is probably from the increased damage output of ballistic weaponry. Can you imagine that on the Highlander with that AC-20? So we actually do have a transmission here. Hazing of the Week. Greetings, Commander. I am the Will of Kali, liaison and loyal servant of the Church of Kali. Oh, I think this is what my viewer tipped me off about. I don't want to get the name wrong, but I believe it was our viewer Ryan, one of our subscribers here. Yeah, I can't find the comment right now, but here you go. So this is how you get the hero Ryan. That was the tip from Ryan Jabat, so thank you very much for that. So we're obviously going to be doing this one. I'm going to read the little blurb next episode, though. So if you enjoyed what you saw here today, please like, comment, and subscribe. Got a lot of stuff going on. Got a lot of stuff to figure out with the new mechs. Thank you so much for joining me, and have a great day.